You're listening to the Platte River Bard.
Hello, and welcome to the Platte River Bard. This is Chris Berger.
And I'm Sherry Berger.
And we are here today with What's Happening?
What's happening? February.
February, here it comes, shortest month of the year. What's happening? Let's see how we do. So, starting off, Beatrice Community Players, Murder on the Orient Express. That runs from February 10th to the 12th and from the 17th to the 19th. Now, Murder on the Orient Express is Jamie Ulmer's last involvement with a show with the Beatrice Community Players before he leaves for Lawrence, Kansas. And we wish Jamie all the success in the world down there.
Good luck, Jamie.
Absolutely. Break all the legs down there in Lawrence, Kansas. Now, the Beatrice Community Players is one of the stops on the Main Street Beatrice Annual Chocolate Lovers Extravaganza. That's right, that's a thing, and you can get your tickets on sale and also a reduced percentage in merchandise at the theater if you are on the tour.
Yay, chocolate.
Yes, chocolate and theater. Perfect.
And in Bellevue at the Bellevue Little Theater, they will be having auditions for Girls Weekend, February 26th and 27th at 7 p.m. The production will be May 5th through the 21st, and rehearsals will start in March. Also, they'll be doing a sneak peek of their production, A Little Night Music, that runs March 10th through the 26th.
All right, now over to Benson with the Benson Theater. And they are doing Godspell, and that is from February 10th to the 19th. And the 24th through the 26th. That's right, it's Godspell. No description necessary. You know the show. Go on and see it. I'm sure Benson will do a great job.
And in Brownville, Nebraska, at the Brownville Village Theater, they will be doing the Young Performers Workshop March 9th through the 11th. And the reason that it's in our February podcast is that registration is due February 27th to enroll your children for this. Students who are grades 2 through 5 will have morning sessions, and students who are grades 6 through 12 will have afternoon sessions. The days will consist of scene study, theater etiquette, and theater games. There will also be an evening showcase for their performances, and this is a 3-day program with an $85 tuition. To get more information, see their website or give them a call.
All right, and skipping on over to Iowa, we'll do the Arts Center at Iowa Western. And they are doing Lucy Loves Desi, A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Sitcom. That is presented by the LA Theater Works, a radio theater company, and that is on February 9th.
And in Fremont, Nebraska, at the Midlands University Performing Arts, they're doing Dogfight, February 2nd through the 5th at the Kimmel Theater.
And in Florence, the Florentine Players, they have Women Playing Hamlet by William Missouri Downs. That is February 16th through the 19th.
And in Glenwood, Iowa, the Mills Maskers will be presenting An Evening of Comedy with Don Seeger, Jason Reagan, and Dee Dolan on February 4th.
And in Hastings, at the Hastings Community Theater, they're doing one of my favorites, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. And that will be on February 17th through the 19th and February 24th through the 26th. Now, they're also having auditions for A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder the week of February 20th.
And in Lincoln, Nebraska, the Angels Theater Company will be presenting Predictor, a play by Jennifer Blackmer. This is based on the story of the life of Dr. Meg Crane, the inventor of the home pregnancy test. Performances will be February 10th through the 12th and 16th through the 19th. We also did a podcast with the executive artistic director, Timothy Scholl, and we did a kind of a deep dive into this really interesting play. So check it out.
Yes, it's an excellent podcast, if I do say so myself. It was a very good interview. And
He's a great interview.
Yes, we learned quite a bit about that show, and love to go see it. So let's go on over to the Lead Center for the Performing Arts. They are presenting Legally Blonde, the musical, from February 23rd through the 25th.
And the Lincoln Community Playhouse is having the last weekend of The Mountaintop by Katori Hall, February 3rd through the 5th.
And over at the Nebraskan Wesleyan University Theater at the Elder Theater Center, the last weekend of The Squirrels by Robert Askins is February 3rd through the 5th. They are also presenting Baskerville, a Sherlock Holmes mystery, on February 9th through the 12th, and A Long Line of McKinney Women on February 16th through the 26th.
And the Tada Theater begins its 15th anniversary season with the musical Company, which opens February 9th and runs to the 26th.
The Stage Theater is presenting Children of Eden on February 17th through the 19th and the 23rd through the 26th.
And that's it for Lincoln. Let's take a break.
All right, let's take a quick break, little sidebar, and let's talk about an event coming up that the Nebraskans for the Arts are going to do. Calling all artists, art advocates, and Nebraskans who care about their community and who are ready to maximize the vital role the arts play in helping create a vibrant ecosystem.
The Nebraskans for the Arts are sponsoring Creatives Activate. Registration opened on January 16th. This will be held in Ashland on February 17th.
Now save the date for this incredible day of connection and community building with fellow Nebraska creatives in the beautiful Flora Creative District in Ashland, Nebraska. Get together with other creatives to share ideas, practice self-care, activate our creative superpowers, and learn more about certified Nebraska creative districts.
So please join us. Your talent and presence are welcome and wanted for this special event. I'm excited about that.
Yes, absolutely. I think we may try to stop by and do that for sure.
It's in our neck of the woods, Platte River.
I know, not far at all. Okay. And let's go to Manly, Nebraska with the Loft Community Theater, the 2022 season review and volunteer appreciation is going to be on February 26th at 11 a.m. This will be happening also with a chili cook-off and an award show, otherwise known as the Loft Scars. Very clever.
And in North Platte, Nebraska, the North Platte Community Playhouse will be doing Drinking Habits 2, Caught in the Act. It opens February 10th and runs through the 12th and the 17th through the 19th.
All right, swinging back over to Omaha at the Blue Barn Theater. Currently running is What the Constitution Means to Me. That started on February 2nd and will run through the 26th.
And the Bridget St. Bridget Theater is doing The Field by Jonathan B. Keene, February 17th through March 5th at the First Congregational Church.
And at Creighton University, the Leeds Center for the Arts, they are presenting Ruthless from February 22nd through the 26th.
The Omaha Community Playhouse is doing Fences by August Wilson, which opened January 20th and runs until February 12th, and Rent, which opens February 10th and runs through March 19th.
All right, the Omaha Performing Arts are presenting To Kill a Mockingbird from February 7th through the 12th at the Orpheum Theater. Then they're presenting the Simon and Garfunkel story. That will be on February 24th at the Holland Performing Arts Center. And Trixie and Katya Live. And that'll be on February 27th at the Orpheum Theater.
And the Rose Theater is having the last weekend of The Lightning Thief, the Percy Jackson musical, February 3rd through the 5th.
And at the UNO Theater at the Weber Fine Arts Building, they are presenting Men on Boats by Jacqueline Backhouse. And that'll be from February 23rd through the 26th and March 2nd through the 5th.
And Opera Omaha is doing Soar Angelica, February 24th and February 26th. You'll want to see our podcast with Lauren Medici and Andrea Joy Pearson to learn more about their season and about this show in particular. They'll be having conversations throughout February. They'll be doing Opera in Conversation, Inspiration, Process, and Insights on February 7th at 6 p.m. at the Benson Theater. Then they'll also be doing another Opera in Conversation, Opera in Our Community, Women's Agency and Empowerment on February 15th at 6 p.m. at the Benson Theater. Then they will have After the Curtain Call, February 28th at the Benson Theater, and Prelude Talks, February 24th and 25th at the Orpheum Theater. They also will have a free student dress rehearsal, February 22nd, a free opportunity for students to experience an opera performance and see artisans at work before the show opens.
And over at the Omaha Symphony, they are presenting Schubert Unfinished on February 5th, Romeo and Juliet, February 10th and 11th, and Disney's Beauty and the Beast in concert on February 18th and 19th.
And at the Omaha Conservatory of Music, Orchestra Omaha will be doing their February concert called American Experiences on February 11th at 7 p.m. Orchestra Omaha will perform the world premiere of American composer Eric Awayzon's Piano Concerto.
And the Lincoln Symphony is performing Mozart and Mendelssohn on February 10th at the Lead Center for the Performing Arts. And in news, over at the Benson Theater, Moira Mangiamelli was appointed to be their new artistic director and education coordinator, and Beau Field Berry was named as their new marketing manager. Congratulations to both.
And also, congratulations to Opera Omaha's Allison Swenson, who has been named their new general director who succeeded Roger Weitz. A meet and greet with her will be held on February 21st at 9 a.m. at their event space at 18th and Farnham, and you can RSVP online to attend.
And also, a big congratulations to all of the OEAA Award nominees and winners this year. Congratulations, folks.
We also send our condolences to the family and friends and loved ones of Megan Kuehler, who passed away on January 19th. Megan worked at the Omaha Community Playhouse and ran the wardrobe for the Nebraska Theater Caravan and also oversaw the whole touring production. She designed costumes for some of OCP's productions and became the costume shop manager. Her contributions to OCP and the arts community will always be remembered.
Okay, and moving on to our next section for reminders and submissions here, the Omaha Fringe 2023 is having their Artist Lottery Party, and that'll take place on February 21st at the Big Canvas Comedy Club.
And Amplify Arts are doing their Artist Grant Info Sessions on February 23rd, and it will run through March 30th. These are all going to be via Zoom, and you can register online on their website. The artist grants are awarded in the amounts of $500 and $1,000 and reviewed quarterly.
And some last-minute other reminders. Don't forget about TAGG, that's Together a Greater Good, to scan your receipts and choose your favorite organization for participating businesses to make a donation to your favorite nonprofit.
And for Omaha Artist Support and Education, see TAG, the Theater Arts Guild Omaha.
And for a whole mess of reviews, don't forget Chris's Corner for Omaha area show reviews.
And for Lincoln area show reviews, see Appearing Locally at appearinglocally.com.
Now, also, if you would like to submit any press releases to us, the Platte River Bard, please submit them to platteriverbardnews@gmail.com to be included in the monthly podcast. And if you can contact us at this email if you are interested in doing a special spot for our break in this podcast for an event, or if you're interested in sharing your production or season with us for a future podcast. After a few different ways of doing this calendar podcast, we feel like we're starting to figure out the best format for it, and we're planning on producing it each month. Now, it does take a while to compile this information, so we really do getting press releases to help us help you. So if you would like to do that, please remember platteriverbardnews@gmail.com.
And you can also join our growing Facebook group, Nebraska Theater and Performing Arts Scene, to share theater productions, announcements for auditions, grants, conferences, cohorts, fellowships, and more. And even though it says Nebraska, we warmly welcome and include our Iowa neighbors as well. Thanks for listening. We hope that you plan your theater experience this month.
That's right. Thank you very much for listening to the Platte River Bard for What's Happening for February.
Thank you for listening and supporting the arts in the Platte River area and beyond. Please subscribe to our podcast so you are sure to catch all of our future episodes and join us on social media. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Music for this podcast was used with permission by Screaming Skull Productions. See you next time on the Platte River Bard.